The second international meeting of the students in the project in the International took place from the 7th to the 13th of May 2012. This time the students and their teachers met in the French school in Bergerac. Our journey began with the flight from Prague to Toulouse. In Toulouse we spent one day and we could admire red brick buildings, because of which the city is frequently called the Pink City. The most important sites include the capital, where the City Hall, Opera House or City Archive are located nowadays. Garona River flows through the city and its shores are used by young people as a meeting point. On Tuesday we continued our journey by train to the northwest to the town of Bergerac, where we were met by the French students and welcomed in their families.
To show you briefly who we are, where we come.
Attend the secondary school of economics. Next year we will take school leaving examination.
Jihlava is the center of our region. It is situated on the Jihlava River.
Beer is typical Czech drink, maybe I can say the national drink. Do you know what is the composition of beer?
Welcome to Montbazillac, a little village situated in the southwest of France, about 100 kilometers from Bordeaux in Dordogne region.
Then we were taken around the French school and finally we were welcomed by headmaster.
Pouvoir travailler ensemble, produire échanger des idées, produire aussi des projets, également beaucoup échanger. Et donc ça me paraît vraiment très important et c'est une façon de faire vivre l'Europe.
So it's very important to be here and exchange between these four countries and prepare projects for these communes and produce things like newspapers, recipes, things we have already done and which will continue during these 2 years communes project.
We could really envy the French students their beautiful school and its surroundings. After lunch, which was focused on the Italian cuisine, we visited the medieval village of Eymet, which is now mostly inhabited by the English.
That was here burnt down in the 18th century, and we could place by this fountain behind us.
And indeed, the English were our guides.
Now we're going to carry on along the
Our project relates to food, and therefore, on the way back we visited the dairy farm in rural France. In addition to breeding cows, the owners often stylish accommodation for tourists on their farm. The French school educates specialists in growing and producing of wine merchants and sommeliers. So on Thursday we visited the premises of the school where the grapes are pressed, filtered and bottled.
Before, we can put Sauvignon on the label and it was very clear for the customers. Yeah. Now we can't.
Finally, we could even taste wine called Monmaziac. In conclusion, we walked through the school vineyards and went to a nearby Castle Monmaziac. The French foie gras, a pâté made from goose liver, is a gourmet delicacy not only for the French. In the afternoon, we could visit the farm specialized in the production of this delicacy. Geese and ducks are fattened up in order to get fat liver. Liver is then added to the pâté and it is served in the form of thin slices with a French baguette. In the afternoon, we went by bus to the farm where another gourmet delicacy is grown, truffles. With the help of trained dogs, we even found a few pieces of the rare fungus and we could identify its distinctive aromatic odor. After returning to Bergerac, our French host prepared a visit to a combat laser shooting range. Of course, the Czech team won in the fight. Saturday was devoted to a visit to the prehistoric theme park of Todd, where we could try to work as archaeologists. We could paint on the walls of the caves like prehistoric people. The Lascaux caves with the famous paintings of the people of Cro-Magnon, the nearest ancestors of modern men, is located in the area. We finished our program with a great picnic. The last journey took us to Bergerac, where we found two statues of Cyrano de Bergerac. Then just a long way by train to Toulouse and by plane to Prague. Although we were really exhausted after the journey, we agreed that the meeting was great.